years old, and he just turns around and knocks her to the ground. He looks like he weighs about 350 pounds. He's a big guy. And the issue is that woman should have had a revolver in her purse, and she should have walked up and shot him in the back. Now, I'm not a macho guy. I'm not waving guns around. But I do, and I have on air showed people the fact that if somebody came in here and started shooting, there are multiple people with concealed carries. I don't have a concealed carry. It's my office, my operation. I've got a .357 Magnum with 7 shots in it right here. Sure, I could have a gun with 40 rounds in it, but I like the safety of a revolver that under stress, it's easy to use, doesn't jam compared to other type firearms. I've got a reliable firearm right here. And if somebody ever tries something like that, I will just cold-bloodedly get up against the side of the wall, wait for them to come along, and I will shoot them in the back. I won't macho stand out like a gunslinger. I will maybe get on the floor and wait for them. And I'm going to shoot them. You come to my house, I'm going to shoot you. Try to break in my house, you're dead. Okay, and more guns, less crime is the answer. We're an armed society. We've got a bunch of spoiled brats in this country who don't know how to take care of themselves and who are flipping out and who expect everything for free. You saw what happened on Black Friday a few weeks ago with people stampeding each other, going crazy, fighting over, discounts because there was no sales tax that day. This country, and myself included to a certain extent, I mean, it's all by degrees, is extremely decadent and slovenly. And it's a time bomb. But the military's done actuaries and societal studies on it. So has Homeland Security. They know full well, as things break down, the police, just like in Katrina or just like in the L.A. riots or any other big event, they're going to sit down the road. The firemen who are the heroes are going to come in and get shot at by the scum. And then the police are going to come and try to arrest Korean shopkeepers, it doesn't matter, who try to protect their property. But a big crowd comes down the road wanting to burn down my neighborhood, I'm going to go out and shoot them all. I mean, it's real simple. You start coming towards my family, where my wife and kids are at, with torches, and you're setting stuff on fire, I'm going to get in a prone position with a tripod, a .308 rifle, with a backpack full of 30-round magazines, and I'm going to take you out. You see, that's the answer here. I'm not looking for a fight, but I'm here to tell people, every one of those people on that school board should have had a gun and not been victims. Okay, and the minute that guy pulled a gun out and was pointing it at somebody else, you just calmly reach up and calmly squeeze the trigger. That's the secret. Just like you're shooting ducks in a barrel. And so you shouldn't have to have a woman run up behind him heroically, or as the heroine, and hit the guy in the back of the head. So there's that facet. I want to go ahead and play the video of the woman, and this is all up on prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com. Why Americans, when Americans lose everything, they start to lose it. And I want to show this video of him spraying V for Vendetta. It's only about a minute long. And then we'll show you some different videos from different angles for prisonplanet.tv viewers. For radio listeners, it's all up on prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com. But I haven't gone through 1/10 of the different facets of this really Rosetta Stone to see in a microcosm what's happening in society across the board. Here it is.
Everybody in this room, except those assholes behind that counter, hit the road. Leave. You may leave, you may leave.
And he told you
women can leave. 6 men stay. Everyone else leaves.
Talk. He's talking. John, go ahead.
Who's your wife? School board didn't have it.
Boom!
No, Ginger. No.
She looks like about 60, actually, now that I look at her. Ginger.
Please, just talk to us. If I can help you get your wife a job somewhere else, I'll be glad to.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yes, sir. No, you're not.
What did she do? I mean, because I really don't know who you're talking about, to be very honest with you. I have no idea who you're talking about.
She was fired.
I believe that you said that, but what did she do? If you're gonna kill yourself or kill us or whatever, at least let us know what's going on, because I'll be very honest with you. I swear, I don't know who your wife is or what she did. I don't. I don't want to die like anybody else does it.
Mr. Husfeld signed the papers, I'm sure, but he doesn't know her. What's the situation?
I'm just asking you,
Talk
what did
to
she
us.
do? Was she a teacher? Was she a paraprofessional? Did she work in the classroom? Did she work in the cafeteria? Was she a bus driver? I don't know.
Hey, I will go with you. I will stand up with you to get your wife a job, whatever it takes. Hey, these other four guys...
Wait, listen. I'm the one that signed the paper, right? Okay. I don't remember, and I don't know who she is. But let them go. I'm the one that did it.
Wow, what a real man.
They don't sign the papers. I'm the only one that signs them. Will you let them go? I don't want anybody to get hurt. And I've got a feeling that what you want is the cops come in and kill you because you're mad. Because you said you're going to die today. But why? This isn't worth it.
All right.
This is a problem. Please don't. Please don't. Please. Oh, I'm going to...
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. This gets sicker and sicker by the minute. We'll be right back.
Pure water. What could be better than the gift of health for your loved ones? And who better to help you give the gift this holiday season than BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com? If those on your gift list are drinking or bathing in unfiltered city or well water, chances are that water is contaminated with rust, bacteria, chlorine, and fluoride. For just pennies a day, Berkey Water Filters remove dangerous contaminants from both well and city water, is powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, and is great for camping and emergencies. Right now, GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems and free shipping on orders over $50. Purchase any filter system from BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com to get your choice of Berkey Sport bottles, a KDF shower filter, a set of fluoride filters, or the new sight glass spigot, absolutely free. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 877-99-BERKEY today. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Give the gift of health at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com today.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Going solar for cheap is as easy as 1, 2, 3. If you want to go solar but thought the setup costs were too high, now you can build your own solar panels for less than $200. Don't laugh. We've sold over 45,000 solar do-it-yourself kits. Watch our introduction video at 123cheapsolarvideo.com. The video is free, but it won't last long. Save money on electric bills and get off the grid. Go to 123cheapsolarvideo.com right now. Our website again is 123cheapsolarvideo.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Normal blood pressure, naturally. How would that make you feel?
I'm Don from New Mexico. January of 2000, I had a heart attack. Then my real health began going downhill, and I had high blood pressure, high blood sugar, poor vision, and I really wasn't sleeping well. I was a mess, pretty much.
Don reports dramatic improvements with Heart and Body Extract.
I started taking Heart and Body Extract, and from within a few days, I started sleeping a lot better. My blood pressure normalized, my blood sugar normalized, and my sleep really did improve.
Experience these benefits and more when your body gets what it needs with the assistance of Heart and Body Extract. Order at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. That's hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305.
And folks, I did not expect this at all. By the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, I saw dramatic improvements from taking heart and body extract.
Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
To be clear, we've been doing searches, and so have other news sites, on this guy. He was on liberal sites, conservative sites. Thank heavens it hasn't come out. He was on my sites yet, but Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com are huge. But this is this guilt by association. Are they going to blame V for Vendetta and the Wachowski brothers film for him spraying a V on the wall, which is just his archetypal image of rebellion? If he would have sprayed a Revolutionary War flag on the wall, would they have blamed America for it? No, these are angry, desperate people. And here's the article. When Americans lose everything, they start to lose it. Falling down, gunman opens fire on school board over economic woes. As Gerald Celente has often warned, when Americans lose everything, they start to lose it. And nowhere was this more apparent than in the case of Clay Duke, a 56-year-old gunman who opened fire on a school board members in protest against his wife being fired and his unemployment benefits running out. Duke spray-painted V for Vendetta sign on the wall before brandishing a gun and telling everyone apart from the school board members to leave the room. Watch what happened next in the video below. The response is to the tragic series of events from both the establishment left and the establishment right will undoubtedly be to try and portray Duke as a nutcase conspiracy theorist whose views are an example of why free speech on the internet needs to be curtailed, despite the fact that both on his Facebook page and another website he recommended, Duke promoted websites from across the political spectrum, including Media Matters, who are usually the first to exploit tragic events like those to sling mud and their political adversaries. And I've called Watson up. He says he saw some of those. He's going to link to those and to some of the other scans. And I've got some of the reported comments by this guy. It looks more like he was against the entire system, like most Americans are. It's come out today. Congress has the lowest approval rating ever reported by Gallup poll. They want to divide us into Republicans and Democrats. Limbaugh divides us into Republicans, Media Matters, and others into Democrats, and then have us fight with each other when it's the ruling class robbing the daylights out of us. And I want to point out, I'm against violence, but this guy was going after the wrong target. A school board? And I got to hand it to one of the school board members, saying, well, I'm the one that did it. Let the others go. I mean, that's the way to do it. I mean, just really, good people, it appears. And that's what we're made up of in this country. We're just compartmentalized to where most people don't see the big picture of what's going on. It continues here. The fact that no one was injured and that Duke ultimately claimed his own life after he'd been shot, he shot himself, has contributed to him becoming a martyr in the Michael Douglas falling down mold. Yeah, shouldn't be a martyr, rather than being considered a deranged lunatic. And Facebook pages in his honor are already attracting members. Duke was stopped when shots from a security guard named Mike Jones wounded him before he took his own life. Despite the fact that it was a gun that stopped the rampage, Time Magazine and others are already blaming the tragedy on the Second Amendment. No, it was a deranged mind, and it was the Second Amendment that stopped him. In a de facto online suicide note posted on Facebook, Duke railed against the financial terrorist